G'day guys and welcome to another episode of Warcraft News, a weekly series where I talk about just basically Blizzard stuff but focus on Warcraft. So there's a little bit to get through this week, so we'll just touch on them very briefly because, I don't like to waste your time too much. So there has been some changes in the WoD Alpha for Monk and also Warrior. It looks like they're focusing more on stance dancing. Maybe the monks are going to have water dance. Also this week, Shadowmoon Valley, there's been some pictures released of that, and it's looking gorgeous. So I'm really digging this WoW 2.0, and just some of the graphics. The biggest thing that I've had against WoW is that the graphics have sucked from day one. I'm personally not a big fan of the whole cartoony thing for like MMOs and stuff like that. It's a big reason why I haven't even bothered checking out WildStar. Just the art doesn't appeal to me. So. Which the contradiction to that is I like playing Minecraft, so I'm complex, go figure. So, so with everything, a link in the description. There's like 20 different photos to check out of Shadowmoon Valley. Definitely one for you to check out. Also this week, for hunters, especially Beastmaster hunters, there has been some changes in some of the pets. So there's been some new abilities. Now I need to read this out so I get this right, so excuse me while I'm not looking at the camera. With Devilsaur, an ability called Feast. The Devilsaur feasts on a nearby humanoid or beast corpse within 5 yards, healing it for 20% of its maximum health and restoring 20 focus over 6 seconds. And Corehound's Molten Hide. When the Corehound takes melee attacks, it infuses its hide with molten lava, causing fire damage to all further melee attacks for 10 seconds. Molten Hide can activate every 10 seconds. So there's a whole bunch of new abilities. These are the two ones that kind of stick out when I'm going through the different forums and whatever. There's also some other abilities that take less damage when you're below a certain amount of hit points and increases the healing done by. So it looks like Blizzard's trying to take the focus away, at least in the PvP aspect, where you would simply kill the Warlock or the Hunter's pet specifically and stop the extra healing or damage reduction that they'd get through their pets. So interesting move to see how Blizzard's gone with this. And again, it's really hard to come up with an opinion without sort of seeing it in full effect. So also, as you probably would have realized, Blizzard have also taken down the alpha servers to make some changes. And so to do these changes, they've had to do a build update as well. So there's going to be a patch for us to download. Probably by the time this video has come back up, it's already the server's already back up. So it does take me nearly a whole day to do this because I've got to resource, film, edit, upload, and all that sort of stuff all by myself. So apologies if it's already up. I'm actually hoping by the time this video is released, the alpha servers are back up with the PvP server as well. So I really can't wait to try and test out some theories that I've got for Shockedens. It's just depending on if there's this whole PvP power thing. So I haven't been able to test it myself personally, and until I do that, I don't believe anybody else. So in other news, Gaze of the Black Prince is a new buff that you'll see pretty much everywhere, and generically, as long as you get experience points or rep, you're going to get 100% extra bonus rep for the Black Prince, so you can catch up with your ults and get your legendary cloaks and stuff like that. All the drops are increased, and yeah, this isn't a bad mood, so everyone can get their like special looking cloaks and whatever. Knowing Blizzard, they'll open it up to the store once WoD comes out anyway. So I guess if you want it for free now, go get it, and yeah, have fun with that. Also, I wasn't able to find a link for this. I remember just briefly reading it, and I normally bookmark it so I can get it throughout. The Eternal Flame, the little trinket that turns you into the bull. So you had like a 25% chance to get a blood coin. They've now increased that to a 100% chance to get a blood coin now, so it's a little bit better. I still think it was a world PvP nerf, which I do not like, but they need their servers up and running if they're not going to boot these multi-boxes abusing phasing zones. So fix that, and we can find a PvP solution. But I think this is a good move that they've made it 100% chance, which is increased from I think it was 20-25%. So a good move with that. And some BlizzCon news. So if you're into cosplay, making costumes and all that sort of fun stuff, a link in the description down below for you, so you can follow through and sign up for their costume contest. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of like amazing costumes, and I just even like from the bottom scale to the top end, they're all amazing. I couldn't even begin to imagine where to start to make one. You know, I would probably start off with something simple and make the suit, make the black suit, and call that my cosplay. But yeah, good luck. And if you want more information, the link is in the description down below. For my fellow friends who do not live in the US and wondered why I didn't get a beta key for Heroes of the Storm, here is the reason why. Blizzard kept it to the United States. I don't know why. Maybe it's just easier to understand how the feedback comes through from that. I don't know, but they've now released it worldwide. So I believe next week is when they're going to release the keys. I'll tell a lie. They don't give away keys. They just simply flag your account. So do not buy a key. Do not do anything to get one. People can't give you one. You have to have your account flagged by Blizzard to be able to get it. So just be careful for scammers and all that sort of stuff, guys. But that brings us to the end of the show. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And also, Hayden, yes, I've got pants on. Not normally, but it is cold. You can even see I've got an undershirt on today because it's pretty chilly down here. And I've got my hat. I hope you don't mind me wearing the hat. I think it looks not too bad. You know, my hair's a mess underneath here anyway. So, all right, guys. Please remember to check out my channel, Sattatv. I've also got Satta Plays, and I also have Sattatv MC, because I'm just keeping this channel to the news only, so please check all those out. I know it's a little bit too much to ask. And guys, I shall see you next week.